As documentary filmmakers, a lot of people have said we've been ahead of the curve, whether we're looking at election integrity, how the bees have been dying off, or money in politics. So you can trust us to be ahead of the curve again and ask the tough questions about privatization.
Privatization is taking something that used to be funded by the public and giving it to the private sector.
A corporation can make a lot of money giving people what they already get.
Privatization really involves handing over control of public functions to private companies,
where profit is the first objective, not public services.
As cities and states and the federal government are looking for ways to save money, they've turned to privatization.
One executive said, "Desperate government is our best customer."
We make documentary films because often the media is giving you very limited information, and it's up to documentary filmmakers these days to look in depth.
The Chicago parking meters are a nightmare example of everything that can go wrong with a privatization deal. Parking rates skyrocketed, which had a really harmful effect on downtown businesses.
And then the contract actually contains provisions that guarantee profits for the private consortium.
Now, if Chicago wants to have a parade, it has to pay that firm for lost revenue.
The city is not even allowed to think about building a new parking garage if it needs new parking, because that would violate the no-compete clause. It's a complete disaster, and it will be for 75 years.
Private prisons have contracts, generally with states. And what's shocking is that some of these contracts mandate that the private prisons be kept 90% or even 100% occupancy levels.
Which means that the states have to figure out ways to get more people in prison and keep them there longer.
Get the film, or even better yet, host a screening and have this dialogue in your community before it's too late.